Good morning, Falcons. Happy Monday and welcome back. We're so glad that you're joining us for online advisory today. This week, we're going to be talking about our emotions a little bit through online advisory. So be thinking about the emotions that you are feeling today. Our reminders, business items for today before we jump into our greeting, sharing, and activity are the following. First, we want to share a specific shout out. Today goes to Bailey. Thanks, Bailey, for participating in advisory today and really showing pride in being involved in this, sharing great responses, and helping us keep the conversation going. There will be a lot of opportunities to do that this week, so thank you for helping us with that. Second, reminder again about grab and go food is available throughout Mount Vernon School District. The hours have changed again back from 10 a.m. until noon. So you can go to schools around the district to pick up grab and go food. Any child under the age of 18 is eligible to go. No student ID is required. So please make sure that you're looking into that. And the district also, if you're unable to get to one of the sites, if you go to the Mount Vernon School District website, there is a way to sign up for food delivery. So please make sure that if you need that, your family's taking advantage of it, or if you know someone who needs that, make sure that you're passing that information on. And I'll put the link to that in the description below. Also, students, class is getting going again today, so make sure that you're checking your school email, Google Classroom. Some teachers are also messaging you on Remind, just kind of for an overview of what's to come. And there's some important information about that in the student bulletin this week, so make sure you check that out. Also, just remember that we're here to connect with you, so you can always use email, Remind, Google Classroom to connect with your staff. Teachers, other staff members want to connect with you, and it's a good way to connect with your peers as well. Okay, our greeting this morning is a choice greeting again. So you can find someone you're with, give them an elbow bump, a big wave, and hello, good morning, a text or an email, remind someone to say hi. I am still at home right now, and everyone in my family is asleep, so I will just wave hello to all of you. Good morning. And please feel free to comment and just say hello below. Okay, sharing, how are you today? So that's usually a question that we ask on Mondays when we're all together, or we might ask, how was your weekend? So how are you today? How is your weekend? And then we also on Mondays usually ask, what are you looking forward to this week? So how are you? How was your weekend? What are you looking forward to this week? Talk with someone you're with about that, text a friend, or comment below, and we'll make sure that we reply. Okay, our group activity. First on Mondays, we always take a look at the student bulletins. So students, that will be in your email. We also send it out on Remind to students and families, and it's also linked below. So make sure that you take the opportunity to read that. The highlights are about being able to get food, Chromebook checkout details again, and then there's a letter just kind of overviewing students for you and for your families, what to expect about your online learning opportunities. And I really want to make sure that you take some time to go over that together as a family and then to reach out to us with questions. So please make some time today, soon this morning, to check that out. It will give you good guidance on how to proceed with your learning. Okay, our second activity is called identifying our emotions. So you are going to have 1 minute to write down as many emotions as you possibly can. These don't necessarily have to be emotions that you are feeling right now or that you felt recently, but you just want to think about possible emotions. So you'll need a notebook or a piece of scratch paper. You'll get a pen or pencil. If you like to type, you could type this, you could text it in your notes on your phone, and just take 1 minute, write down as many emotions as you can. So some example emotions might be happy, sad, frustrated. Take a minute, set a timer, and then come back when you're done, okay? So we'll see you in that minute. All right, when you're back, go through your list, and I want you to take a look at your list and circle all the emotions that you feel like you've had in the last 2 days, okay? You might maybe even want to include the whole weekend. That's fine. So again, you're taking a look at your list of emotions that you wrote down and circle all the emotions that you've had in the last 2 days. And then I want you to pick an emotion that you've circled and talk with someone that you're around, comment below, or text someone, call someone that you're close with, and I want you to just talk about, so what did you do when you felt that emotion? So an example might be on Saturday, I was feeling pretty calm on Saturday, and what I did when I was feeling that emotion, I actually was outside going for a walk. Recently, also, I was feeling pretty confused and frustrated. And so for me, what I did with that emotion was I sat on my couch for a long time with a blanket over me. And eventually I talked to my husband about why I was feeling that. So we'll be talking a lot this week about emotions. They're powerful. They can help us make good decisions. They can also cause us to make not so good decisions. And it's important to remember that our emotions are not in charge of our actions. We are. So we can choose whether or not to listen to the emotion that we're feeling. And the first step in that process is to do just what we did today and to really notice and name the emotions that we're feeling. So your challenge this week is to continue to write down the emotions that you're feeling every day. Maybe that's in a journal, scratch paper, maybe you're typing again somewhere on your phone. So make sure that you take advantage of that, because we'll be coming back to it every day. So we also just want to close with sharing a resource. It's linked below. It's called Mind Yeti. Mind Yeti is an awesome way to try to get in touch with our emotions, even if that's maybe not something that we always like to do or something that we're always comfortable with. Mind Yeti is fun. It's short videos that are now available for free. They're available in English and in Spanish. So students and families are encouraged to check these out together, or students, you can also check them out on your own. It's a great way to practice mindfulness during what is a pretty difficult time in our community. So again, make sure to check out Mind Yeti. It's linked below. Let us know if you find one that you like. I'm going to check one out again this morning. We miss you. We'll be back again tomorrow. Thanks for joining for Online Advisory. Make sure to stay safe and always remember to show our 3 values: respect, responsibility, and pride. See you tomorrow.